Namaskar. India Meteorological Department welcomes you in Delhi weather briefing. The highlight of today's Delhi weather briefing is that the wettest spell over northwest India and northern parts of Madhya Pradesh is likely to continue during next 24 hours, and it will decrease in intensity and distribution from tomorrow onwards. Yesterday's western disturbance over uh, uh, yesterday's western disturbance, which was as a trough in mid and upper tropospheric westerlies, today is lying as a cyclonic circulation over North Pakistan and neighborhood in middle and upper tropospheric levels. And under its influence, an induced low pressure area has formed over northwest Rajasthan and neighborhood, and the associated cyclonic circulation with this induced low pressure area is extending up to lower tropospheric levels up to in fact 850 HPA level. And there are two troughs extending from this low pressure area. One east-west trough extending up to northern parts of Bangladesh across northeast Rajasthan, UP, Bihar, and sub-Himalayan West Bengal. And another north-south trough from this induced low pressure area is extending towards northeast Arabian Sea. So, under the influence of this western disturbance and its associated induced low pressure area, today morning, early hours of the morning today, heavy rainfall has occurred over Haryana at Faridabad. At Faridabad of Haryana, 9 centimeter rainfall has been recorded. Gurgaon and Jajjar has reported 7 centimeter of rainfall. Uh, Ayanagar, Dhasa, and Jafarpur of Delhi has reported 5 centimeter rainfall. So, in total, widespread light to moderate rainfall has been reported over Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Gilgit, Baltistan, Muzaffarabad, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Haryana, and West Uttar Pradesh. Widespread light to moderate rainfall has been recorded, and isolated heavy rainfall has been recorded over Haryana. And also, along with this, thunder squall has been reported at isolated places over Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh, and Delhi, and Uttar Pradesh as well. AMSS Palam has reported 40 kmph strong winds gusting to 55 kmph. This wind prevailed during 600 hours of today's morning to 800 hours of today's morning for 2 hour period, with its maximum intensity was reported at 6:56 hours IST of today, when the winds were reported to be 50 kmph gusting to 75 kmph. Now, as we have seen that this western disturbance is lying as a cyclonic circulation over North Pakistan and neighborhood, and induced low pressure area is lying over northwest Rajasthan and neighborhood, and an east-west trough as well as a north-south trough is extending from this low pressure area towards North Bangladesh and Northeast Arabian Sea respectively. So moisture feeding is there from the Northeast Arabian Sea and from the Bay of Bengal as well. So the weather probability of widespread light to moderate rainfall, along with the thunder squall activity, and also the isolated hailstorm activity over Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Punjab, and also over Uttar Pradesh, is very likely during next 24 hours as well. From tomorrow, since this western disturbance would start moving away east north east west, so the weather activity over this entire region would decrease. As we can see in this rainfall table, that tomorrow for 24th of May we are expecting scattered light rainfall over the region over Punjab, Haryana, and UP, although and Bihar also. Although over western Himalayan region, tomorrow as well, the activity over Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, and Jammu and Kashmir would be fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall. And day after tomorrow, as we can see here, that we have made it entirely green over this northwest India, but over eastern parts of the country, the isolated to scattered to fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall activity would continue till 25th of May. Although isolated heavy rainfall is likely over Odisha on tomorrow. And this is all about the northwest India, and over northeast India there is no significant activity likely during next 5 days. Only scattered to fairly widespread rainfall over Assam and Meghalaya and NMMT is likely during next 5 days, and isolated to scattered light to moderate rainfall is likely over Arunachal Pradesh. Similarly, over southern peninsular India, only over Kerala, fairly widespread light to moderate rainfall is likely during next 5 days, and Tamil Nadu there is likelihood of isolated to scattered rainfall activity during next 5 days. So and no heavy rainfall activity is likely over southern peninsular India, except for Lakshadweep, where today isolated heavy rainfall likelihood is there, and over Andaman and Nicobar Islands, there is likelihood of isolated heavy rainfall today. So the major activity today, which is over northwest India, would continue over J&K, HP, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, uh, Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, and Rajasthan and northern parts of Madhya Pradesh during next 24 hours, and it would decrease from tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, that is on 25th of May, there would be almost dry weather over these regions. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll again meet with Delhi weather briefing for next weather warning for next 5 days. Thank you and goodbye.